people. I'm live. It's Saturday night. Downtown Toronto. I'm at Yonge and Bloor. It's Caribana weekend. It's a very busy weekend in the city. After 2 years of nothing, it's finally back. A lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time. One of the most popular long weekends in the city. Well, welcome to the stream. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? And Oregon e-biker. How are you doing? And Susan Young. And hello to Sunjib. And Unknown Canada. And Harjot. And Linda Jane Jackson. Alan K. Kwan. Mark S. CPAN TTC Explorer. Good to see you. Vivian Johnson. Hello, hello. Hello, Gertij. Toronto's doo-wop music guys here. Good evening. And John O'Meara, Whitby Dude. Life of Leela, hello, hello. Michael Wynn, Christopher Haydock, Jennifer Gala, good evening. Hunter Stewart Hobbies, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Heterochromia, hello. Hey, Ty, hey, I know you. I thought that name sounded familiar. Welcome to the stream, Ty. And hello to Doug. And hello to Devoni, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello to Yarrow Bumblefoot. And Alex is here. Got a good crowd here right off the bat. Apologies if I missed saying hello to anyone. I'll get a chance to say hello to you as the stream progresses. So I think the main attraction of this stream later on will be a walk down Yonge Street, which tends to be pretty crazy on Caribana weekend, on the Saturday night of Caribana weekend. At least it was in years past, so I'm hoping it'll be back to its old self again. But it's a bit early to head down Yonge Street, so I'm gonna take a bit of a detour around the Yonge Bloor area here. We'll wait till the darkness really kicks in before we start heading along Yonge Street. Hey, Chris West, how you doing? And Gregor Landini, yes, thank you very much. Hello, Sebastian. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take a walk along Bloor through the Mink Mile. Hello, Fong T. Welcome to the stream. Toronto biker, you're at Velb. That's awesome. Hello, Abe. How you doing? And COVID Hippo's here. Yeah, the action is just barely beginning at 9 p.m. It's a very nice evening for a walk, yes. I think it's around 24 degrees. Feeling a bit warmer with the humidity, but nothing crazy. Do I prefer Brass Rail or Fillmore's? Well, I have been to Fillmore's. I've never been to the Brass Rail, so I can't really make that comparison in any knowledgeable way. I've only been to Fillmore's one time. Hello, David Cabrera Paz. So in past Caribana weekends, after the main festivities of the day have mostly concluded, it's always been a tradition for everyone to head to Yonge Street and sort of cruise up and down the street in their cars or walk up and down with groups of friends and just see what's up, see who they can meet, see who's out and about. That's how it's always been, so I'm hoping that's what it's going to be like tonight. Kind of like American Graffiti when everyone cruised up and down the streets. That's kind of what they do on Caribana weekend on Yonge Street. Hey Schnurtchick, how you doing? Mississauga Latin Fest. Alright, thank you very much for the heads up. Yeah, the steel drum guy is in here, but now they have another guy. A flute guy. Maybe steel drum guy has found somewhere else to do his thing for Caribana weekend. Somewhere more lucrative, perhaps. On the main grounds, or right at the site of the parade, perhaps. Bay and Bloor. And his competing steel drum guy is not in his usual spot either. Yeah, it did, didn't it, Christopher? I wouldn't worry about it, Vivian. Sometimes it's impossible to not miss someone when you're saying hello to people. Hey, Wing Zero's here, and Scott Erman, hello. Scott Erman, many new skyscrapers are coming. There's proposals happening all the time for new buildings. Just today I noticed a new proposal for a 53-story building on Jarvis Street. So that's the latest proposal, fresh out of the gate. And Toronto has 3 million people in the city. That's city proper, not metro. Hello, Lena. How you doing? Yeah, see, we've already blown past 100 viewers. So welcome, everyone. And hello to anyone new to the channel or new to the stream, and welcome. Don't be afraid to come out and say hello. Hey, Mike Kirk, how you doing? And Tom Seeley. So the Mick Mile is a little bit peaceful tonight. Even though this weekend draws in tons of people from out of town, a lot of people also tend to leave town on this weekend and go to their cottages and that sort of thing. So some parts of the city seem a bit quieter than normal. Well, other parts seem busier than normal, depending on where it is or who usually goes there. Sanjib, I'll probably be making a bus ride soon. I'll be on a Go bus tomorrow on my way to Guelph. So maybe I'll make a video of the ride, even though I've done that already on my last trip to Guelph. So it wouldn't be much different than last time. But you never know. Maybe I'll take a ride on Guelph Transit just to make a special video. Megan can show me the ropes of Guelph Transit. $11xer, hello in Hong Kong. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Megan's doing well. She'll probably pop into the stream very shortly. Or into the chat at least. Hey, Brad Palmer and Marie Palmer, good evening. Noble Costs, yes. Oh yeah, Guelph is certainly more than big enough to have its own transit system. It has 130,000 people or so in the city. My hometown North Bay has a well-used bus system, and it only has 55,000 people or so in the city. Hey Estelle, welcome. I'm doing great. Coming to Toronto soon, nice. Alright, so that's it for the Mink Mile. So I think I'll kind of do a loop around the Yorkville neighborhood and make my way back over to Yonge Street. Hello Andy M. Hello in Sudbury, hey. That's North Bay's rival city. It's like Springfield and Shelbyville. North Bay and Sudbury. maybe Christopher. Hello in Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to the stream. This is Caribana weekend in Toronto, so there's all sorts of people from Trinidad and Tobago celebrating the weekend, celebrating Caribbean culture. There's Cumberland Street. Dowling. I know where Dowling is. I know Northern Ontario inside and out. Up and down, back and forth, any which way you want to look at it. Dances in the Moonlight. Am I like Van Morrison? Is that who did that song? Good evening. King Harvest. I was thinking of that other Moonlight song. Van Morrison does a song about moonlight, right? Just not that one. That's it, Moon Dance. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Thanks for the correction. This is Yorkville Avenue in the Yorkville neighborhood. Land of fancy cars. And fancy people. I'm not fancy enough to hang out in this neighborhood. I generally don't enjoy fancy things, to be honest. I'm like, why is it all so fancy? Ugh. Not a fan of fanciness. Well, that might be the case also, Dan. That might be the case. Maybe a little mix of both. It's hard to tell which is which, though. And then there's a schlub like me schlepping through the neighborhood with a phone on a stick. It's okay, I enjoy being a schlub though. A good pub? Yeah, I agree. That's more my speed as well. Hey, Bill Chow. Yeah, that's true. You're likely to see all sorts of American license plates over this weekend. Mostly New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. We got some obnoxious music. That music doesn't fit in Yorkville. Take that music to another neighborhood there, pal. That's not Yorkville music. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know what Yorkville music is, but we got what up, what up? This street has been pedestrianized for the summer. Did I say hello to Susan yet? If not, hello Susan. Maybe I did already. Jazz? That sounds about right, maybe, yeah. All right, just making sure, Susan. All right, it's getting sufficiently darker now. I'm not going to run for this light. Now we're back at Bay Street again. Hey, Deborah Ball, hello. Hey, that's awesome, Susan. I just walked through Allen Gardens on the way up here. I didn't go inside the Arboretum, of course, but I haven't been inside there for a few years. 2019, I think, was the last time I actually went inside. Hella yes, it hella is. Hella expensive. I have my little homemade wind muff thing on my phone again, although there's not much of a wind tonight, so probably didn't even really need it, but you never know. I've always thought this was a bizarre looking thing. It looks like it's a fountain, but it's not. It's just some sort of art piece, I suppose. It should be a fountain. Yeah, that makes sense. Sculpture. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know if anything was sculpted. It's more like it was molded. Or forged. Maybe it was forged. I'll eventually get around to it, John. This thing seems to be doing the job, though. It's basically just like the little wind muff I use for my Osmo Pocket. It's just a bit bigger. Hey, have a good night, Hunter Stewart. Yeah, I walked past it, Jennifer. It's a bit east of Yorkville, but definitely in the vicinity of the neighborhood. It's pretty snazzy looking. So here we are back at Yonge Street. So now we're gonna take a walk south. have a feeling it's still a bit early to catch the height of the action on Yonge Street, but if that's the case, we can always take a detour and kind of make our way back over to Yonge Street again a bit later. Life of Leela, I've seen pictures of it, yeah. Yeah, it's quite something. This library here doesn't look like all that much on the outside, but on the inside it's pretty spectacular. Jennifer Gala in the house. I am going to Guelph tomorrow, so I'm not spending the whole weekend, just Sunday. Yeah, Paul James, it really is. NBA City. We're walking towards Dundas. It's about a 25-minute walk south of here. Hey, Capelan, how's it going? I'm doing good. So now we're back to where we started. Oh, got some people with their cruising cars, their cruising mobiles. I think those guys actually did cruise around in the 1960s. Maybe they never stopped. It's like, we're not stopping. And we're going to encounter a lot of music, I think, also. I'll see how many American license plates I can spot. There's a New York one right there. The yellow New York State plate. I think these two cars are also from out of province because they don't have plates on the front. That one's Quebec. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is. I can't read it. When do I typically plan to do live streams? I do them twice a week usually. Usually in the middle of the week. Like Wednesday-ish, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. And usually one of the days on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, that's true, Novokas. Especially pre-pandemic. Now, I think a lot of people from the States don't want to be bothered dealing with the ArriveCan app, even though it's quite simple. They just think it's too much of a big deal, so they haven't been coming as much. But yeah, New York State plates were just a normal, everyday thing that you'd see around the city. Kind of like if you're in Manhattan, it's normal to see New Jersey plates, since New Jersey's right there. Well, New York State is just right over there, just across the way. So New York State plates were commonplace here. Thanks very much, Life of Leela. And thank you, Cloud. I can't pronounce the first part of your name, but I'll just say Cloud. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's time they got rid of ArriveCan. I mean, not gonna lie. It's just a barrier to a lot of people who just want to come and enjoy Toronto, and they just think it's more trouble than it's worth, I suppose, because visitors are way down. Can't deny it. Yeah, Paul James, I was reading about that. People just don't want to be bothered to download an app and deal with all that. People say, well, it only takes 10 minutes to fill out. Well, to some people that's 10 minutes too much of a hassle, right? Maybe we'll make our way over to Nathan Phillips Square. And I was thinking maybe also over to the aquarium and the CN Tower. Although it might be getting a bit late to see people actually inside of the aquarium and tower. I'm not sure what time they close. Maybe 10 or 11. NBA city. What's my favorite city? Well, I would say this one. Toronto. This is why I chose to live here. An alternative club called Domino's, not to be confused with the pizza place. Is there, Susan? Yeah, I'm not sure what their hours of operation are at the aquarium. We'll most likely walk past there. Hey, Vivian Johnson, $13.99 for some snacks for the bus ride to Guelph. Thank you so much, Vivian. Yes, that 2-hour bus ride can be a bit of a, you know, bit of a drag. So I could definitely use something to perk up the ride. Thank you very much. Yeah, we hit a quiet patch here. Also, not very much street lighting on this stretch. Or at least not very bright street lighting. Not lately, Paul James. I do remember that though. Yeah, I like sharks. I was a shark fanatic when I was a kid. Couldn't get enough reading books about sharks, watching shows about sharks, having rubber sharks to take with me into the bathtub. I was into all of that stuff.
Okay, I'm at the corner of Yonge.
Skydome forever, Susan. Come on. How is that even a question? I think I've heard that once and that was enough for me. I've made it my life's work to never have to hear that again. Just the thought of it is enough to sustain me for another lifetime of not hearing it again. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. Definitely pancakes. With maple syrup. I'm thinking this is still a bit too early to see the height of the action on Yonge Street. Usually at 10:30ish is a good time to go and check it out. And by 11 it's usually really bumping. They only have hotcakes. Why, I think they better smarten up. check out the entertainment district. Yeah, that might be an idea. That guy has 2 bikes. Gee, I wonder where the other one came from. I think it's a good choice. Every language you can think of is spoken in Toronto by a group of people. Over 50% of Toronto's population is foreign born. So English isn't even the first language of probably the majority of Torontonians.
Hi.
Hello. Well, French isn't really widely spoken in Toronto. You'll hear it on the streets, but it's not a official language in the city. You're more likely to hear some other languages more commonly than you are French. But there's definitely a Francophone community here, and there's people from France also living in the city, and other French-speaking countries. So yeah, you'll hear French. Doesn't hurt to speak French. Yeah, it is a native name, Paul de Marche. I'm not sure what it means. It's used to, when I was a kid, I was told, according to books and stuff, that Toronto meant meeting place, but I don't think that's what they say anymore. I think that has been changed, and now it doesn't mean meeting place, it means something else. It's probably easy to Google.
We took a detour.
The picture is only couples sitting there.
Oh, there's been big changes in the last 20 years, that's for sure. Lots of the city is not recognizable at all compared to how it was then.
Color.
Yeah, that's the other meaning that I've heard more recently, John O'Meara. So I'm not sure how that is now what they say it means when it used to say meeting place. I don't know. Not sure why that changed.
God bless you guys. God bless you guys.
I love the city, man.
You should come back for another visit, Bob.
No, I'm Japanese. Korean.
And check out some of my pre-recorded videos to get a sense of all the neighborhoods. College Park over there. A lot of people hanging out in the park. Triple T, yes. Come check it out. All right, Paul DeMarche, have a great night. See you next time.
He's your new best friend. Go.
Good stuff, Triple T. There's the new downtown IKEA. Maybe I'll cross to the other side to avoid this construction situation here.
What's your channel?
My channel? TheKenContinuum.
TheKenContinuum.
TheKenContinuum. Yeah. Right on.
I will follow you.
All right, thank you. TheKenContinuum. Yeah, with a K. Yeah. Thanks, man. Have a great night. Cheers.
Good. See ya.
Oh yeah, those bike share bikes get a lot of use. You see big groups of people riding them together, like visitors, usually riding them very poorly on the sidewalks and going the wrong way and things like that. But hey, at least they're putting them to use, right? Just don't do it on the sidewalk going the wrong way. It'll be all the better. And this is the part of Yonge Street where you start to encounter lots of music. So this is where I start to try to drown out the music with my endless yammering. We need business cards. That'd be a good idea. Because usually when I tell people my channel name, they don't quite understand it at first. I have to go, TheKenContinuum. And they're like, the what the what the? And I'm like, TheKenContinuum. Continuum. You know, the word continuum. It's a word. Yeah. There's the Zanzibar. Very posh gentleman's club. Yeah, that happens here, Christopher. And sometimes 3 or 4 abreast on the sidewalk. It's like, what are you doing? This is a sidewalk, people. It's not a bike track. Warehouse is always bumping. Every location in the city is always busy. And the steps over at Student Learning Center have become a sort of a popular place for people to hang out. And it's kind of a neat place where you can get a bit of a view of the street. Chris West, I haven't heard anything about that affecting the Canadian Ballet as of yet. And that place is always busy as well. Got foods from all over the world in there. I'd say just a little different in the last 40 years, Chris. I think I have some pictures of me in Toronto from 1982 also. There's a picture of me in the CN Tower with the view of the city behind me smiling like a geek. It was taken in 1982. That one's on my Instagram actually, so you can check that out. My Instagram is TheKenContinuum. So you can see little geeky boy Ken in 1982 in the CN Tower, geeking out at all the buildings. Hey, Emo's Music Channel, how you doing? You worked in the atrium, awesome. That's where my favorite place to get pad thai is, in the food court in the atrium. I haven't been there in a while though. That's something I've been craving lately, is pad thai, actually. More so than burritos. I think I've had all the burritos that anyone could ever want in their entire lifetime. What is happening here? Oh, it's like a hang for 100 seconds. I bet you I could do that. I think I could do that. Oh, 47. 47 seconds. Overhead grip. Head must stay below the bar at all times. I totally think I could do that. I mean, I do pull-ups regularly. And I can do quite a lot of them. I think I could hang for 100 seconds. Well, the thing is, what would I do with my gimbal and phone? Could I entrust someone to hold it for me? I might have to sit this one out. Let's see if this guy can do it. You win $100 if you can do it.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your channel?
The KenContinuum.
TheKenContinuum.
KenContinuum, yeah.
Subscribe right now.
Yeah, I'm live streaming, yeah. Oh, he lost it. Oh, that guy didn't make it.
Oh, that's him.
Got you, bro. I got
Nice.
you. I got
All
you.
right, thanks.
Sniped you. I got you.
Sweet, sweet.
Got you.
Right, enjoy.
Oh, what do
enjoy.
you do?
Right, man.
Vlog?
Yeah, I'm live streaming, yeah. Yeah.
On what, YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah. Oh, we got another one. We got another taker here.
Did you check out the Caribana
Alan K.
Festival?
Kwan, $5. Thank you very much.
Did you check out the Caribana Festival?
This is the only thing I've been able to check out.
I think
Yeah.
at Nathan Phillips Square they have another like concert.
At Nathan Phillips? Sweet. Maybe I'll go over there. Is it 140 seconds?
No, it's a minute. It's a
Okay, 100
100 seconds.
100 seconds.
Seconds is 140.
Okay, right. 1 minute 40 seconds. Yeah, yeah. So it is 100 seconds.
No, he started slow.
This guy is
He started slowly.
looking really calm. He's looking like it's not affecting him at all.
I want $100. I want to do it, but I don't have $3.
Ah. Check out this car. I haven't seen this car in a while. This used to be cruising around all the time. And then the pandemic came along and I haven't seen it. And now it's back. It's back. Check this out. This guy is all about it, man. He's all about it. I'm not so sure about his music though, but he's all about it. Oh. I try to get away from the music in one direction and I run into more music in a different direction. Am I going to do it? No, I don't think so. I don't think I want to give up my gimbal. There you go. Yeah, yeah, go, go, go. Go, 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 my man. Good stuff. I wonder how many people on average are able to hang there for 100 seconds. Like 1 in 100, you think? Or I bet you it's not as many as you would think. All right, we'll watch one more guy, see if he can do it.
This was the bigger one though. I don't think he did.
These guys who are really heavy, their chances of doing it are not very good, right? Like a 200-pound dude, chances are he's not going to be able to hang there for 100 seconds. I weigh like 160. I think I could probably maybe do it. I don't know.
Why'd you try to do it?
Well, I don't know what I do with this. Yeah.
Like your video camera.
Oh, there we go. He dropped. Oh well. All right, so now we're gonna head south here. Maybe we'll go walk by Nathan Phillips Square. Oh yeah, no doubt it would be hard, Andy. I'm not sure if I could do it, but when I get home I should try it on my pull-up bar just out of curiosity to see if I can do it. because I never actually tried just to hang there for 100 seconds. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll make a special video for my YouTube channel if I can do it. just to prove it. Hey, Big S. Nice. Welcome to Toronto.
Let's see what they got.
Hey Vivian, all right. Well, hey, get some good sleep. That's right, gotta replenish. So thank you very much for watching the stream, and thanks again for the super chat earlier. Hope you have a great night. So I think what I'll do is I will cut by Nathan Phillips Square, and then I'll dip over to part of the entertainment district, and then south to the CN Tower and the aquarium. And then maybe from there I'll make my way back over to Yonge Street near the end of the stream, just to see if, you know, it's in full force by then. We're just over an hour into the stream. We have at least another hour to go. I might stream for 2.5 hours. Seems to be the norm. We might walk past King Street. Not further down where all the clubs are, though. I don't think I'll go that far west. Just in the area around where the theaters are. The Restaurant Row, that area. Yeah, the battery usually lasts over 2 hours. We're at 61% right now, so we're still got a lot of battery left. I think in the daytime all the action is on Lakeshore. I think that wraps up though, and then everyone just sort of heads downtown or to the club district. Hey, Soldier One. Hey, Marcia Mack. Yeah, walking past Old City Hall. Yeah, I love it as well. What's not to love, right? I mean, look at this thing. Taller than Big Ben in London, that clock tower is, or the Peace Tower in Ottawa. You wouldn't think so, but it is. You were born at the zoo in London, COVID hippo? Bay Street. Mini New York, but it has more skyscrapers under construction than New York right now at this moment. Kind of mind-blowing. Hey JS, how you doing? Brad Palmer, have a good night. Glad you could drop by. Just in case you weren't sure where we were, that sign confirms it.
peso.
We're walking along Queen Street. Yeah, thanks very much, Brad. Hope to see you next time. What do I think about public displays of affection? I don't know. I suppose a little hugging and kissing is no big deal. Full-on sloppy makeout session, I suppose, might be a bit much, but whatever. I just keep on walking. If you're going to do that, just be aware of the fact that some people are going to stare. Hey Jenny, how you doing? That's right. That's the perfect song. Some Lovin' Spoonful. I'd rather hear that song than the one that's playing in the car beside me. Lots of people out and about, that's for sure. Yeah, that's well over 50 years old. 55 years old maybe. Snacking on potato chips. Oh yeah. I like the original Lay's chips, but I find I can't eat too many of them. I think there's something about the greasiness factor that if I eat too many of them, my stomach gets a little woozy. But other flavors of brand like ketchup or salt and vinegar, dill pickle, I can eat the whole bag and I'm fine. Just those plain chips, they do something to me. Hey, Martin Van, thank you very much. the wrecks again. We walked past here in another stream. Hey, John Burke, how you doing? It's alright. I'm just going this way. I'm live streaming, yeah, on YouTube, yeah.
What are you vlogging about?
Just to walk around the city, just checking out all the action. Yeah.
Alright, nice.
You too. I don't think her guy friend or whoever he was wanted her to walk along talking to me. He was like, "Hey, come back here, hey, hey." Good evening. Let's walk down here. We'll walk straight towards the tower. Just make sure I don't get run over. What up? Hey, Megan made it. Hello, Megan. We're going to go check out the action at the CN Tower and the aquarium. If there is any action. I don't know if there will be. We'll find out. Hey, Maroof, how you doing? Well, Jay's won, so maybe there'll be lots of post-game revelers to add to the Caribana crowds. Alright, so now we're kind of on the edges of the entertainment district. And there are some clubs around this area. Not as many as there used to be. Most of the ones in this area are sort of the last of the original wave of nightclubs that gave this neighborhood its name. Most of them have closed due to new condo developments and that sort of thing. And the clubbing district has migrated west on King Street, sort of past Spadina. Yeah, say hi to Janet for me as well, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. You can hear the music. There's things happening in some of these buildings. Did I ever cruise Algonquin Ave? People didn't really cruise on Algonquin Avenue in North Bay. They cruised more like on Lakeshore Drive and Main Street downtown. Algonquin. That was loud. Algonquin was never really much of a cruising strip. We got some music. Look at this car. Whoa, check out those wheels. I bet you he's going to Yonge Street. He's going to go cruise on Yonge Street. Guaranteed. Can I ever cross here, or what's the deal? All kinds of people hanging out here. Mark S., I'm very well. Just trying to cross the street. This light is never ending. And when it does turn, there's cars blocking the intersection. That's where we're heading. It's like the Eye of Sauron just towering off in the distance, watching over everything. Yeah, I'd say it's a tad livelier than Brampton. Yeah, a few more people. I think the cops are ready for some action. There's a lot of them just sort of hanging around. Yeah, we just crossed Adelaide. That was the street I was trying to cross that took forever. And this is King Street just coming up ahead. King Street is quiet. There's not a lot of traffic on King Street anymore because of the transit priority corridor. Cars are only permitted to travel for 1 block and they have to turn right or left. So no more through traffic on King Street for vehicles, only streetcars. David Pico Square. Yeah, the CBC headquarters is just over here. I remember the rusty whistle. Right? That's what he used to do. Out of chips. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Yeah, I've done that whistle for bonsai a bunch of times, Megan, right? Yeah, when I did that, I actually thought that she might have thought that, Dan, so I was a bit hesitant to do it when she was directly in front of me. It's like, I'm not whistling at you, I'm not whistling at your dog. I'm whistling at a bunch of people in the live stream. And here's the CBC building right here. And the tower. 2 Canadian icons. Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. And Canada's National Tower. I think it used to be called the Canadian National Tower when CN Rail was what the CN stood for, but I think since then it's been changed to Canada's National Tower. Not so much Novocaus. Like, I think they do other things now. Whistling is probably preferable to what they do now. It's a bit of a trek to get to the CN Tower, really, from downtown Yonge, you know, if you got Yonge and Dundas. It's not just a short hop, skip, and a jump. It's a bit of a walk. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Right on. All right, but we're almost there. Detour CN. Hey, crows and ravens, good evening. That sounds perfect. I might do the same thing later on. Here we go. This is where you can get up to the tower. Seems like there's still lots of people in the area, so I don't think anything's closing immediately. Look at that unobstructed view, no buildings in the way. That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stairs. It doesn't look like they're still taking visitors, so maybe their hours are only till 10 o'clock or so. Maybe if you're in the tower at this time, you can remain in, but no new visitors can enter after a certain hour, perhaps. And you can see the elevator is making its way up. That elevator moves super fast. When you're in it, it's like crazy how fast it goes. Yeah, it felt almost like the Baldwin steps, the number of steps I had to go down there. What's my favorite ice cream? I think just chocolate, plain old chocolate. Or you know what? Banana and chocolate, banana flavored mixed with chocolate. Yeah, yeah, that's the stuff right there. Aquarium. Lots of people just chilling. I'm not sure if they're planning to go in or if they've already been in and they're just sort of hanging out, having fun. In any case, it looks like a good time. Especially if you're a little kid, this must be just like the time of your life, right? Just like watched all the sharks in the aquarium. Maybe went up in the tower. Now you're out here chilling with all the people from all over the world. Those little things look fun. I guess this is where you buy them right here. They probably sold a ton of those things. Probably made a ton of money.
We accept credit card, debit card, Visa card.
Wow, that one went really high. You went up in the tower on Wednesday, Alex. Man, I gotta go up there. It's been too long. Way too long. My favorite pop? Well, lately it's been root beer. And you know what? I went again to Freshco to try to buy the $1 Our Compliments brand 2-liter root beer, and once again it was all gone. I have not been able to get any of that stuff for weeks. It's sold out every time I go. So once again I got ginger ale. Ginger ale is my fallback.
Whatever.
So if you're enjoying the stream and all that, hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, no pressure. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it would be way cooler if you did. And hit the like button too. Just helps out the channel, helps with the algorithm, helps my channel and my videos get more visibility, all that good stuff. Yeah, at night you can definitely see across the lake from the taller buildings and the tower, of course. You can see the lights of Niagara and the lights of New York State along the shore. Hey, Michael Stern, how's it going?
Maybe you feel bad, that's fine.
I don't think we noticed any fire escapes tonight, Michael Stern. I wasn't really looking though. Emma, I was at Yonge and Dundas a little while ago. It was quite busy. They had people trying to hang from a bar for 100 seconds, and if you did, you won $100, and no one was able to do it. We watched about maybe 5 people try, and none of them could do it. Yeah, I wonder if the bar is like not comfortable to hang on to or something like that. That would be pretty obvious though. I think people would complain that it was rigged if that was the case. Or if there's some weird slope in the bar, I don't know, who knows. Or maybe just most people can't do that. Hey, have a good night, ice cream. Glad you could tag along for a while.
I
it did, man. Good.
Really, eh? Strange that that seems to be some sort of barrier. No one can hang on for that long. Does it roll? I mean, that's kind of cheating, isn't it? Jeez. Do they know that it rolls before they try to hang from it? I guess if they know, then they can still try, but most likely you're also going to know you're not going to be able to do it. There's the Scotiabank Arena. Yonge Street. You need all that stuff, Susan? Nope, this is a Nightbot free stream. Nightbot's a meanie. Yeah, I like anything that's meatless as far as Caribbean food goes. If it's meatless, I like it, whatever it may be. Of course, there's not a lot that is meatless, but oh, it's really hot underneath here, underneath the rail corridor. The air is like very stuffy. much better. There's the Royal York. Oprah, yeah, it was pretty busy. Maybe not full force. I think I was a bit too early to see it at its busiest point. But it was certainly busier than a regular Saturday night, I would say. Any fire escapes? There might be a few around some of these older buildings, Michael. As I seem to remember, things don't really hit their peak until at least 11 o'clock. You're going through Yonge and Dundas. Mary Lou, you're very welcome. Yeah, we're at Front Street, Front in York.
Under the bridge.
This is where all the taxis all hang out, fighting for fares. And all the cars, lots of honking alls around here too. I need to head to Jack Astor's. I think I'll take a pass on Jack Astor's. There's work undergoing on some of the tracks at Union Station. Some of the platforms are being redone. I think platform 25, 26, and 27 are currently under renovation. There's still lots of work to do at the station to get it ready for the electrification of the GO trains and things of that nature. And some new concourses are still not fully complete. The southern concourse is under construction. Yeah, Union Station is really in fantastic shape. If you look at it from the outside. On the inside, it's a bit hit and miss. Some areas are new and recently renovated. Other areas are a maze of construction hoarding. Onion Station, yeah. It is a great building. Have the restrooms improved? Well, I think a couple of them, the ones that I tend to use when I'm in there, are pretty new and modern. So I would say most likely. If you're thinking back years, then yeah. There's like a whole new retail area that's still not quite finished in the Bay Concourse. A couple shops have opened already. I think Sephora opened. And there's a bar on the way and a new market, food market. And a Cinnabon. Some of the same shops that existed in the previous incarnation are coming back. And some new ones. Hey, Clayton Crawford, how you doing? There's Bay Street. Yeah, that's right. That's another one. I was trying to remember the different places. Most of them are still construction hoarding with the name of what's coming. And Megan's favorite pastry place is in the lower level of Union Station, the Danish Pastry House, I believe it's called. She often makes a stop in there. No B-boys. Lots of activity around here, that's for sure. I think a lot of people who came into town today just for Caribana are heading back out to the suburbs and outlying areas. Getting on the last GO trains and GO buses. Hey, this bus is going to Cherry Beach. It's the Cherry Beach Express. That was a song, if you didn't know. And not a very pleasant song, actually. Hey, Linda Jane Jackson, have a good night. Apparently the Cherry Beach Express song was about where the cops, after they would arrest someone or take them into custody for something or other, they would take them down to Cherry Beach and then they would beat the snot out of them. And it was known as the Cherry Beach Express. You did not want to be on the Cherry Beach Express. Hey, James Thomas. Welcome.
So there's like two sides to the festival. There's like the American side.
here we are back at Yonge Street. And I see we're just about at the 2-hour mark. So I hope everyone has enjoyed the last 2 hours wandering around downtown. Very busy night. And like I said earlier, if you're new to the channel or new to the streams and you enjoy it and you want to see more, then by all means hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons. Because I do this at least twice a week. So the next time will probably be on Wednesday. That'd be my guess. But I'm going to wrap up the stream here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start up a regular recorded video on my Osmo Pocket walking up Yonge Street. And maybe Yonge Street will be at its peak level of busyness. So that'll be a video for my channel walking up Yonge Street during peak Caribana. We'll see how it's looking. I think it's getting closer to that time now when it is at its busiest. So anyway, thanks all for watching the stream. Thanks for all the great chats. Thanks to the mods for doing a great job as usual. And thanks to everyone who sent a super chat or super sticker or supported the channel in any other way via PayPal or whatever it may be. It's very much appreciated. It seems quiet here, but trust me, it's not quiet further up ahead. So until next time, I will continue. So have a great night, have a great weekend, everyone. And I'll see you all again soon, and keep an eye out for my regular videos every day when I don't do a live stream. Have a good night, everyone.